And for that girl backstage, make it perfectly clear. Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Today is a very special day that I wanted to share with you. And a very busy day, so I guess I wanted to wait until the time for reflection purposes and just to be grateful for the gift of life. Right here, I'm going to show you something. Right here. And these rocks is where July 12th, 2022. July 12th, 2022 is where I made it from the studio after passing out, made it here, and passed out on the rocks, attempting to get to the ER, to the emergency room, 1 year ago at this time, exactly. And I felt compelled to share this with you because you've been on this journey with me. And I was wondering how I was going to feel today remembering this. Now, mind you, I'm just going to give you just a little bit of the story because I'm going to save it for the first episode of the Don't Let the Love Songs Fool You podcast. It's a little windy out here, so I don't know if you can hear me clearly. But yeah, these rocks. Right here on this rock. Man. Right here on this rock was exactly where I went to sit down because I wound up calling an Uber because when I kind of came to, I was looking, trying to figure out what was going on, and I came outside and I sat here on the rock waiting for the Uber driver to come. Now, mind you, what I discovered was my Uber XL was canceled 3 times in a row. Now, if you know me and you rock with me, you already understand that I everything, the glass is full, not half full, not half empty. The glass is full. On the 4th go round, when I was able to come to, I was crawling in these rocks, and I came to, and whoever this kind gentleman who was the Uber driver saw me laying here in the street. I had rolled off from the rocks into the street, and he saw me. He immediately exited his vehicle, came over, and helped me off of the ground. Thank you, sir. Obviously, in most cases, I'm from New York, so in most cases, you might deal with a situation where somebody rolls up on a scene and you see a dude that looks dead in the street. You keep it pushing, and you just bounce. Like, I don't want any part of this. I don't know what's going on, because you don't know if I was shot, whatever the case may be. But I was laying right here in the ground. I rolled out of the rocks. A lot of pain, and had no feeling on the left hand side of my body. And I don't know, I just felt compelled to share this with you because it was so surreal. And I guess also being in a coma and seeing all of it replay was something very significant. And you have been on this journey with me, so I appreciate you. I'm sorry we're not on a fancy bike ride or talking philosophy and religion and politics and things of that nature. I'm sitting in the rocks tonight. So God bless you. I appreciate you. Crazy. Passed out in the street, laid out. The dude came out the truck. I think he was in a Suburban. He was rocking a Suburban, Uber XL. And he exited the vehicle, came over, lifted me off the ground, and I can hear him speaking. I think he thought I spoke Arabic. That's not the first time that somebody immediately started to speak in Arabic to me. And I did understand some of it. I'm somewhat familiar with the Arabic language as well. So, and I think I looked up at him and I said, all praise due to Allah. I got this. Got some spectators. All praise due to Allah. The highest. Thank you, sir. Whoever you are, I'll find you. I'm going to go back and look on the history. I purposely haven't done it yet. But I'm going to share more about all this on the first episode, speaking with the doctors and some of the significant people who were orchestrating my medical crisis to get me back to here, to this place a year later, that I can actually sit here and speak with you. So I appreciate you. Thank you for the prayers, well wishes, and things of that nature. When I tell you, you have no idea about what happened with this medical journey outside of just the health crisis. I just saw a clip in the news about a very famous actor who's doing a film about some of the stuff that's going on in the industry. And so we will talk more. I'll have more for you. And this is really just a thank you. Because as I came by the studio again today, and I looked and I saw these rocks. Every time I come back and I see these rocks, and this is part of my bike route as well. Oh, shoot. You see how God works? Yo, hold up. How the sprinklers gonna go off on me? Yo, oh my God. See, all praise due to the Most High. He just wanted to cool me off. He said, okay. Oh, man. Look, real time. This is real life, y'all. I'm trying to give it to you raw dog. I guess this is as raw as I can get. Mom, thank you. Thank you, everybody who... And I did, I want to end it by saying this. All I know is that as I was on this journey and this gentleman picked me up and I made it to a local ER somewhere around here. And I'm in the ER and I wake up in the ER and I look up. My dog, DJ Eddie F. First person was there besides the attendants that were in the emergency room. He was looking, you all right? I was like, dog, where I'm at, where I'm is, what's good? He was like, shh, relax, chill. So E, Mount Vernon, you already know, we started this in the basement. From that first phone call from your basement to try to look for this guy named Andre Harrell. Y'all don't even know the real story. I cannot wait for this book and for the movie and things of that nature so that you know the whole story, because everybody's lying and everybody has some conspiracy and something else, and it's real simple. If you haven't seen Andre Harrell's last interview with my man Kenny Burns, big shout out to Kenny Burns, the Kenny Burns Show. It talks about the significance of that first meeting and Eddie and I making a call to Def Jam, actually looking for Russell Simmons to get a record deal for Heavy D and the Boys. I wasn't a part of the group, it was just more of a collective. And so interesting. But the real story will come forth. I make it a point to, let everybody get their narrative out so they can get money and things of that nature, because I know that the louder your mouth is, I guess sometimes people want to gravitate. That's the nature of the shallow industry that I work within. They see you, they think you're doing something. They don't really reach back and read the credits. They don't know. But I love y'all too. But I'm back to work. I'm here. And I appreciate you. And I know when things like this happen, I'm glad that it's 100 degrees out, because this is the sprinkler that just decided to go off on me. That's keeping me cool, so I'm not going to get a call from a few medical professionals who I know are on here watching. Peace and blessings to all of my medical professionals telling me, get out of there. You're going to get sick. You just did your labs, and this came up and that came up. You got to adjust your meds 3 times a day, maybe 15 medications from my transplant, 5 surgeries. I was on a ventilator for 38 days. They were sending me to hospice. That's okay. I don't know Mandarin. How you doing?
Good.
Cool bike. Nice bike. All right. Happy thank you. Oh, that's a Trek bike. That's a good bike. Thank you. Cute kid. Why I got the kid out this late on the bike? Anyway, this is like I said, this is a different experience, but I needed to do this on today because July 12th, 2022, I was almost dead on arrival, and when I arrived to the ER, I was in pretty bad shape. Looking up, I'll recap my mans and them. One here in Mount Vernon's finest, royalty, one of the baddest producers, DJs, DJ Eddie F. Growing up, we called him Eddie, Edward Pharrell. Now, just call him hashtag Eddie F Presents. He's got a new project coming. He's like the hip hop of Quincy Jones of how it all goes down. So I love it. Big shout out to Eddie. And shout out to, shout out to everybody who just, the prayers from all over the world. I just wanted to just give you a little bit. I don't want to give away too much about the story, because that'll be on the first episode. So please visit on Instagram, the I'll Be Sure podcast, and follow and subscribe if you can, what have you. But just come be a part of this family, because this particular new show that I'm launching, obviously, I'm not doing the old radio show. And congratulations to my brother Ralph Tresvant. So we're doing some beautiful new ventures. All praise to Allah. He's spared me. Like my man LL says, don't call it a comeback. It's just part 2. All right? One love. I got nothing but love for you, baby. Y'all know what it is. To all the OGs who know what it is. Yeah, we out here.